Good afternoon, and thank you for joining our WNCT Now late afternoon news update on this Thursday, September 24th. We're almost at the weekend. Hang in there, one more day to go. If this is your first time tuning in for WNCT Now updates, welcome. First of all, my name is Kelsey O'Donnell, joining live from our digital studio, providing a news update in between our newscasts. Now, right now, we're tracking response across the nation with regards to the controversial decision over the shooting death of 26-year-old Breonna Taylor. 2 Louisville police officers are recovering after they were shot during protests Wednesday night. The demonstrations come after a Kentucky grand jury decided to charge 1 police officer involved in the March shooting death of 26-year-old Breonna Taylor. Several officers were serving a no-knock search warrant on Taylor's home in a drug investigation. She was shot 6 times in the hallway of her apartment. The person being charged, former officer Brett Hankinson, is facing 3 counts of wanton endangerment. That's for firing into a different apartment during the drug raid. The grand jury determined the other officers, including the one who fired the shots that killed Taylor, were justified in their use of force. Meanwhile, 2 Republican members of North Carolina's Board of Elections are resigning over changes in how the board handles absentee ballots. The changes are part of a proposed settlement in a lawsuit. They include making it easier for people to fix mistakes on the portion where a witness has to sign off. A voter could correct it by sending an affidavit instead of filling out a new ballot. This would also extend the deadline to get your ballot in. Ballots postmarked by Election Day would have to make it to the county election office by November 12th to count. The agreement also allows for drop-off stations at county election offices and early voting sites. Republicans say this increases chances of potential voter fraud. They're calling for a federal investigation. In continuing coverage, 1 man and 5 animals are dead in Duplin County after a mobile home explosion. It happened midday yesterday on Jackson Store Road near Beulahville. 79-year-old Lon Record was flown to a Chapel Hill Burn Center in critical condition. He later died from his injuries. Investigators say a gas leak led to the explosion after Record lit a cigarette. 17 animals were in the home at the time, and 5 of them died. The other 12 are being cared for by animal control. To learn how you can help, visit our webpage on WNCT.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
A lot of things have changed for me and my family. We continue to order takeout and delivery from local restaurants. I'm a huge advocate for local businesses. I think what a lot of us in the community want to say to local business owners and community members, we're all with you, not just during this, but throughout the rest of the year and the years to come. This is going to be an adjustment for everyone, and I think, supporting each other is the best thing that we can do as we continue.
For all the latest information on the coronavirus, along with your local news and first alert weather, get the free WNCT mobile app at the Google Play and App Stores today. The WNCT mobile app is on your side, wherever you are, whenever you need it.
Again, you can find everything I talk about here online at WNCT.com, as well as on our app. You can download it right to your phones, iPads, or your desktop. If you are just now joining, like I said earlier, my name is Kelsey O'Donnell, broadcasting to you live right here from our digital studio, providing a news update in between our newscasts. And we do have some positive news to take away. Highway 12 on Hatteras and Ocracoke Islands is now reopened to motorists after this weekend's significant ocean overwash. Let me pull up some footage here for you. A combination of seasonal high tides, strong northeast winds, and long-form ocean waves from Hurricane Teddy caused the road flooding issues. Now, up here on your screen, this is footage from the Cape Hatteras Motel via their Twitter and their Facebook page. Drivers are advised to use extreme caution due to a significant amount of sand, as you can see, and salt water right up there on the roadways. Now, there may be some lane closures today in some areas, while NCDOT crews continue to clean up. Additionally, the ferry service between Hatteras and Ocracoke resumes today. This will wrap up our WNCT Now late afternoon news update. Be sure to download our app, our First Alert Weather app, our news app, or visit our webpage for the latest information on WNCT.com. So be sure to stick around for our newscast coming up this evening at 5. Also, on a sports note, ECU opens up this weekend against UCF. So be sure to stick around our sportscast with Nolan Knight. We'll have some details coming up this evening, as well as Kelsey's Corner later on around 8:30. So thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.